and welcome to my channel, and today we're back to decluttering. So this is my primary target for today's the main goal. I've got this Arteza 96 real brush pens, and we're gonna see, well, as you can see there's some missing, so hopefully it won't even take that long, but we're gonna tip them all out and we're gonna see what works, and we're hopefully gonna be getting rid of some stuff to declutter. So let me pull it all out. So I think the first thing I'm going to decide to do is I'm going to throw away these trays, because they are nice in the trays and everything, but these trays, they take up a lot of room. And I think the goal here is we're just going to throw away packaging, because even if that means I don't do anything else with my decluttering, I've thrown away a bunch of packaging. But I'm expecting some of these to be dead. It's hard to tell. I have been doing, if you've seen my other videos where I've been doing markers, and I've expected things to be dead, and because I haven't. So if you've missed a memo and this is your first time here, I took a break from my channel. Oh look, there's like condensation in the lids. How weird. I presume that's where the ink is drying out, bizarrely, and it makes it wet inside. Yeah, if this is your first time to my channel and seeing these videos, it's a series. I'll leave a link to the playlist below where you can see my other ones. But basically, yeah, after 2.5 years, I thought a lot of my markers, like my Sharpies and stuff, they would all be dead. They was not dead. Some of them were, a lot of them weren't. So I don't know what to expect of this, but we're going to find out. So I've got some paper here, just some scrap paper, we're going to just go through them one at a time. And the goal is something that works well, we're going to keep. If something is dead, obviously we're going to throw it away. And if something is like, it works, but it's not really smooth, I'm going to donate. So yeah, let's get going. And talking of throwing away, see that? I probably should have picked smooth paper. This is the trouble as well, because it's been a while. I need to see if no, this is coming out, so that's okay. It takes a while for these to get going. They're like little paintbrushes. I don't know if you've seen them. Look, they're like proper bristles. I think they're like an I don't even know if they still make them anymore, or I suspect they're called something else if they do. But I like the zig pens with the brush tips. So yeah, we're seeing what works. And hopefully a lot of them, that does seem like it. So I'm gonna wait for the end. Now that I'm doing these ones, they went really smoothly, and I can't make up my mind about this. No, I think it is all right. I think it's just like a mushy grey is the problem. It's a wishy-washy, but yeah. So hopefully, it's a weird thing, isn't it? I'm hoping that some of them won't work, so I can throw them away. But so far, we've all had keepers. Yeah, that's all right. But these are really nice pens. You do use them with water if you want. I've done both. I've used them as like, you know, almost like a watercolour, and I've used them as straight markers, so to speak. And both work. Obviously though, when you're not diluting them with water, you do get through the pigment a lot quicker. But yes, there's this like I was saying, it is a weird desire to want something to not work so you can throw it away. That's what I was going to say. And I found out since my last video, or one of my last videos, thank you for the tip that somebody gave me. It was Lily from Art Journey. She told me if you're in the UK, Ryman's, which is like a stationery store in the UK, they do offer the ability to recycle like this sort of the plastic markers, the felt tips, and the alcohol markers and things like that. So I will check them out. I don't have a Ryman's near me, but I do know where one is that isn't too far out of my way when I'm doing other things. Now it just took a moment to get going. So yeah, thanks for that tip. because it did feel bad to just, there's a lot of plastic, isn't there? There's a lot of plastic in these pens, and it feels bad. Now that, I don't know, that's, because look, where I do that, but if I do it that way, it comes out. I think it just needs a bit of help to get the juices juicing. But so far, yeah, so good. I'm almost disappointed. It's a good job I could throw away all that packaging. We are going through this quite quickly though, as well, though, as a result. But that's okay, because I think this might be my last video of pens. I've got some odds and bits and bobs here to do after these, because I thought these ones would be quite quick. I think that one. Yeah, we got one. Look, it's dead. I could tell it was like, because it was a different colour at the top. Like I could see it was dry. One to throw away. But yeah, I think this is the last one, and then I'm going to be moving to decluttering or possibly destashing some of my colouring books. You won't be seeing my whole collection, because there's some books I know, you know, I'm never going to get rid of them. Basically, they're just like too beloved. But I've got a load of Colouring Heavens, which was like a monthly magazine. I used to subscribe to it, so occasionally they would send something that I wasn't really into. So there's those. But also, when I took my break, I didn't cancel my subscription for ages. I probably kept it for a good year, because I thought I was going to come back. And I did not. And as a result, I've got a pile of Colouring Heavens, some of which I don't think I've even taken them out the plastic. I might have taken them out the plastic just to tidy up a bit, but I've not even looked at them. So in a way, yeah. So there might be something from there to declutter. And then my only other hope is maybe, you know, how my tastes have changed. That some of my cheapy books from Amazon, that, you know, the Amazon print. This is this? Come on. I don't know how to. Do you know what? I'm going to put that in the. No, that has dried out. I could, yeah. It's hard to tell because they're watercolour. Sometimes, like these pale colours, it's hard to tell. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I think I'm hoping that my tastes will have changed enough that some of those types of books I might be able to let them go. I mean, I'd say I'd destash them, but it's the type of thing that by the time you add in postage, it'd probably be cheaper to just buy them from Amazon. It's just like if you wanted them. So probably if I do destash anything, it'll be Colouring Heavens, if there's an interest. But if not, anything I don't like, I'm going to take them down the charity shop. Because I've got one, those, you know, just down the street. So I don't have to worry about postage, and I just drop them off, and then they can make money from them. And do my bit. Do my bit. I can kid myself that I'm doing this for charity. So how are you all? I hope you are well. I plan to do this as per usual. I'm not going to go longer than an hour. Hopefully I can get all these pens I've got here like sorted in an hour, so that I can get onto the colouring books. Because there's only so many times, isn't there? Like I do this because it's like almost like I was saying it was a bit like a whip and chat, but it's not. It's a declutter and chat. And I can't remember if I made this joke in the last video. I might have done. I'm very I'm very repetitive, and I can never remember what I've said. But instead of a whip and chat, I wanted to call it a dip and chat, because I'm so funny. But yeah, it's just having some company while I do this. It encourages me to do it. So if you need to declutter your stuff, I highly recommend. Do you know what? That doesn't. Yeah, no, it's getting better. I highly recommend. You know, stick me on pause, grab a box of markers or something, and join in, because it works. It works. Decluttering with company, it just somehow it makes it better, and I don't understand why. but you help me. Thank you all. Thank you all for your sacrifice, having to listen to me talk nonsense while I declutter. But yeah, it's going quite well. Like I say, books are next, and I'm not going to be doing my gel pens. If you've ever had a gel pen that stopped running ink, you'll probably know why, right? Because what you do is you tap them on the table, like, and doing that. And I've got a lot of gel pens. I've got some major gel pens. It's like my little weak spot, because I do like the glittery ones, and I like them for like mandalas and things like that. So I have many, too many gel pens. So I'm not doing, that's the one I'm not going to do on camera. But I've been doing some colouring off camera, which is good. That's a good healthy sign, because I haven't been colouring much since my break. I was mainly just doing that swan, the pink and black swan, which incidentally I was just filming just before I do this. I just filmed another part of that. I don't know what order I'm going to be uploading this. Come on, let's see. Yeah, no, I've got to dig them. I thought for a minute it was going to conk out on me, but it got flowing. And I do use a lot of greens, so if anything goes. But I saw some empty things in there, wasn't there? This was not a full pack, so I think maybe before my break I might have had a clear out of dead pens, and that might be why. But yeah, so you're spared the gel pens. I can't remember. I think I was going to say something else, but I've already forgotten what it is. Yeah, I feel like that's a bit. I feel like that's going. I don't know. No, it's all right. It's just wishful thinking. But yeah, I feel like there might be a bit of fatigue growing with like watching me do yet another decluttering video. But yeah, I was just colouring the pink and black swan. I've not finished it yet. I'm getting about halfway done. Oh, here it, look, it's dead. It's dead. Hurrah! 3 whole pens so far. But yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm distracted. Like, I didn't think what time I was turned on the camera. It's lunchtime at the school, so they are all out in the playground. And so if you hear a scream, it's nothing. It's nothing too nefarious. It's just them getting excited about soccer and racing around the playground and stuff like that. Oh, no, I have to find a home for these. Because I've decided to throw away the box, so I'm committed to that. I think I've got another one in buckets. You remember I did my super tips in a bucket thing? I think I've got another one of them. I'll have to look in a sec. Let me look. In fact, after 4 pens, we'll look straight away. Let's not put it off, and then that way, because they're all out of the way. But yeah, that's looking surprisingly good. I don't know why I'm shocked. It's been like this case virtually every video. It does say a lot for the quality. I'm quite impressed. So there's a couple of greens that I feel are okay, but maybe a little bit not juicy as some of the others. But I think I'm going to hold on to them, because I do use a lot of greens, and like in small, like for leaves and stuff. So it doesn't matter if they run out halfway through. It's only if it runs out for the background. Let me get this pot. Okay. It's just a little thing. It only cost me like £2 or something from Lidl. Feels like it's perfect for this. Do you know what? There's life on the edge, because they do have the colours on the bottom like this, and that way the ink isn't, stuck at the bottom of the pen. Gravity will help keep them juicy. So let's do that. That looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? A lot nicer, to just look at, and easier to reach, and better than all that clear plastic. So that's that done. and we threw away a whole number 3 pens. Well, whatever. Let's get on to some of these smaller things then. So this is what I've got. Let's start with this one. So I've got this tray of stuff. I can already see I've got Copics in there. That's I don't have many Copics, but that's where they live. So let's start with these. I'm going to take it out of the box. This is declutter is about packaging. I didn't remember that it had a little ball in there. All I remember about these things is they was rubbish. I didn't like them. Perhaps that's a sign I should get rid of them. Because how they work is like that. See, you see like a big splodge come out for a start. They're like water brush pens. Like not the type those there, but like, you know, the ones you fill with water. And so you can do a little squeeze and more pigment will come out. But these are obviously not water. They're like, they do have the pigment and it's got glitter in them. But you can see like they're so hard to control. So hard to control that it usually meant, I'm too scared to pull it out. It usually meant, see how it's also in the lid, that I would flood my page with pigment in some big splodge. I think this one was the only one that was okay. One of them wasn't as bad as the others. Yeah, that one. But that one maybe feels, look, oh, look at that. Bad pen. Do you know what? Let's make someone else, that's somebody else's problem. I can't say that I recommend them. So they're the Spectrum Noir sparkle pens. I know a lot of people use these, but I did not like them. So we're going to pass that problem on to somebody else. I'm just going to try and not give myself a paper cut and get rid of some of that ink off my hand. This looks like something, do you know what? I think I might have got this in my last haul before I went on my break. Because look, they're still in the wrappers. Have I got any that's open? Is that open? No. So these are that one's open. Let's see if that one, and that one's open. So they're silver, white and bronze. I think I got these from Amazon. I'll have a look. 2 black, 2 white, 2 silver, 2 gold. Let's see if they work. I think they should do. They're very poor if they're already dead, because I've not barely used them. These are acrylic paint markers, so it's only if the paint has dried up, which it has not. I think I was looking at these for like an alternative to Poscas, like cheaper alternatives. That little pump. Yeah, no, that works fine. They're really, I like these because they're, I remember now, because they've got this really fine tip. So they are like the fine tip Poscas, which is the ones I used before. 2, 4, 6, there's 7 there, so there should be another one, which I'm guessing is, what am I missing? A gold. I don't know if that's in here. Do you know what, I'm going to be a devil and I'm going to keep these in the box. And hopefully somewhere there is pen 8. Oh yeah, see, look, it says on it 0.7mm. Really good. It's extra fine. Really like them. And there's one floating around, so I'm going to keep them there. And hopefully, right, I've got a water brush pen. I've got a water pen. This is a Zig water brush pen. This is not a good situation. It's still got water in. That is not. I don't know. I don't know if that's. It doesn't smell. And that's obviously just got pigments. Like the inside of the lid looks a bit scuzzy though. I think maybe we'll just get a nice big hot, but you know, bowl of hot soapy water. Not hot, just hand hot, not boiling hot. And we'll put that in soak and see if we can save it. Right, what have we got? Right, we've got some turbo glitters. If you remember, I did them in a earlier one, the ones in the box. And I said that I had, that meant I had another box somewhere that I'd opened. So that's these ones. So that they seem to work. Let's do this. Yep. That's the black one. So they have, I don't know if you can see it in this light, but they have like this very, well, that one is very subtle. Hardly any black, but there is a slightest of sheens, but honestly, it's so hard to see that, see, this peach one is so nice, this Spectrum Noir, but just can't be dealing with the flooded paper. What else have I got? So I've only got 3 turbos, but they work. I'm going to put them to one side because that's the thing. Right, let's do these. So these are, again, glitter highlighters. That one's, well, yeah, no, that's fine. So one, I can't remember, I think this was a pack of 4. I did quite like these. I don't know who they are. Kirarich. I don't know. They feel like they're Japanese. Oh, the zebra or zebra. So that's the brand. I don't know if I bought them from Amazon. Sometimes I pick up a couple of bits from TK Maxx, or which I think is TJ Maxx. I found out in the States they do have it. That was a question from an earlier one. So sometimes I get discounted. They have odd things in there that you can't usually buy in other stores, but that's like by their nature. So this is dough crafts or do crafts. Now these are nice because they're brush pens, and they had, I think this is the pastel set. Right, so let me put these over here because I'm keeping these. I'll put these with the acrylic paint markers. So that works. That's another chisel tip. I did quite like these. I mean, I'm not sure if I would go as far as saying they're pastel, but in theory they are. But why is it every time I open, I always choose the brush that's got a little thing on the end? Bit of crud, but that's fine. I can't remember. I think this was a set of 6. I did quite like these, but obviously they're one-time use. They're not refillable. Versus, see, that's a nice pastel. Versus my Copics. So what have we got here? This is another one. Must have been a set of 6. Like I say, Ed Denim. That does not. I'm sure. Oh look, there's another one of these highlighters. I do quite like those highlighters. They're really loaded with glitter. I don't know if you can see if it picks it up, but yeah, so it's like really super sparkly. What else have we got? Okay, so this is a Copic refill. What colour? Look, that's not even out of this packet. Copic refill. What else have I got? Have I got any more refills? There's Copic refill. So I've got, obviously I'm keeping those. So I've got Buttercup Yellow, Cardinal, Sugared Almond and Frost Blue. Is that it? Oh, there's another one. Cotton Pearl. I think that was a flesh tone. That appears to be the end of my refill. So I'm putting them up there. These all passed. That was only a set of 5. Oh, look. So I found a super tip. That works. So that can go in my super tip basket. It's nice. This is one of the nice things about when you do decluttering and you reorganize things, and suddenly these things that are all floating around all over the place. Oh look, I did find another one. Suddenly you've got, you've got a home for them. Right, so this is a really pale one, but that's a pale. Clearly I like that one because like the colours come off. BG13, whatever it was. So it's like a pale. So that's a blue and that's a pale green. All right, so I've got some. I do have some Copics. I do not have many Copics. This is all Copics now. Got some diamond paint and wax. That doesn't live there. Along with 3 pairs of diamond painting tweezers. Okay. Right. Oh, and look, there's an alcohol. Another pair of tweezers. Let's look at this and see what this. That is a bit. Let's see. Let's give it another go because it could just need to get the ink running. Yep, that is actually. That's fine. Is it? Yeah. Just took a while to get going. Right, so that can go with the super tip because that is it's got another home. Let's test these Copics. How many I've got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. That's not too bad. And my very modest Copic collection. I've got the chows. I don't have the big ones. If somebody knows, right, because I heard somebody talking about, what were they? I think it was the Ohuhu, because I know they have brush tips. That's okay. And I don't even need to really know if they're okay. Well, I suppose I should check they're okay, because then I could buy more ink, couldn't I? The Ohuhus, I know they have brush markers, but there was something that was refillable. And I don't know who it was. I just remember hearing someone saying that they was like a budget alternative to Copics. Right, this is not juicy. Let's try this end, see if that end's juicy. That end is definitely not juicy. And do I have a refill for that? That is the... I should have kept the refills out, didn't I? I've stuck them in the pile. I don't think I do. No. So I need a refill for Lilac VO4. So I'm going to put it in that side of the box. So I remember I can't actually use it until I buy one of them refills. But yeah, if there is you know, an alternative to Copic that are cheaper and refillable, this is the key to it, because you know, obviously I get through markers quite quickly when I do use them, but more than that, like, it feels less wasteful to keep all these plastic covers of the pens rather than having to recycle. Well, now that I know I can recycle, it's better. When I thought about it before, I didn't think I could recycle, so at least that bit is better. But yeah, I don't mind paying a bit more if it means I can recycle the base pen. Wow, that's a very bright pink. And that does also look like it's leaked. Let's just wipe that off. This is not wiped very well. Right, let's do this one. Can't tell which end. Right, that's the end. Yeah, because when I thought it was the Ohuhu, and then I looked at Ohuhu, and I couldn't see anything on Amazon. So unless they're not on Amazon UK, or they're on a third-party site that can get the refills, then I don't know how to get them. But I would like to try Ohuhu. Ohuhu. Just because I like saying the name. That one is spilt a bit. I don't know if, maybe, is this what I've got refills in? I don't think I have got a refill of green. No. So I thought it might be maybe I made a mess when I've refilled them, but no, it doesn't look like it. This is just like straight up ink. It's had a little leak, but that one is okay. Let's do this one. That one is, no, that's fine. The nice thing about these is, like, when you can bend the tip, like, well, I don't know, it probably doesn't come in camera, but when you bend the tip and it, like, so the tip folds in half, like, if it's juicy, you'll see it turns shiny because the ink is being pushed to the top. Let's, oh well, that's bled right through. Let's just go this way. That's them stupid Spectrum NARS. I had such a love-hate with them, because they do look good when you can get them down, but the trouble is getting them down without a casualty is next to impossible. Yeah, other people really like them, so I'm guessing I'm just unlucky, or maybe other people just have a better technique than I do. I did shake them, to be fair, I did shake them, but I didn't always shake them. That was just, I only did that because it'd been left so long. Right, so all my Copics are okay, except for this violet, which I need to buy a refill for. Let me just try it again. But I'm sure, yeah, I tried that and it was dry. Yeah, I did not imagine it. Right, but I did not find that other metallic pen. Oh, but wait, that's okay, because there's one tray gone. Let's try, because I'd have this. Oh, I've got a Copic in there. Okay. So this is like a bunch of Sharpies. I wonder why I've got a Copic in there. Maybe I was working on a project. I don't think I was working on a project. I'm pretty sure this was just my, like, you know, for my fine tip Sharpies. So I thought I had more like freshy coloured ones. I must have been, maybe I was colouring the project, but whatever it was. Right, let's do the Copics first. So so I can get them all together. Right, this is that all right? Yes, that's fine. That is fine. Is there any more? Yes, that's my flesh tone. And that is fine. Is that it? That is it. Right, I'm going to move. Let's get all of my Copics together. I think what I'm going to do, because it came out of this very dusty thing. How does dust get in cupboards? Because basically it's been sitting, well actually this has been sitting in the drawer, and so I don't know how it does it. I haven't touched it in forever. Right, I'll leave that on the top in the hopes it will remind me. And we're going to put them all in here, and this will be my Copic pencil case. But yeah, how does, I don't understand. How does it get through like drawers and stuff? And another Copic. I've actually got more. I thought I only had like a dozen, but apparently I have more. Probably because they was all in different places. Right, so that's my Copics. So we've got them tidy. Let me put them there, otherwise I'll forget and take them all out of the box again and like we start over. I'll put the inks, the spare inks. Perhaps I was confusing it with how many spare inks I had, because they are not cheap, these inks. So they're almost as precious as the pen. Right, let's do that. That works. Because these Sharpies, assuming they work, do you remember I had that like ice cream tub from previous where I did my normal Sharpies? I'm just going to put them in there. I can tell the difference. They're physically a smaller pen. That is a Pen and Gear alcohol marker, which does work. So I'm going to put that over with the other alcohol marker. Oh, actually, I guess it can stay here actually, because it's all the same tub, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's only the super tip I'm keeping separate. I know what I'm doing really. But yeah. Oh, that's another Pen and Gear. Makes me wonder. It feels like I've been doing a project. I've got a mixture, and I had Copics in there. Oh dear. Well, it's too late now. Just like I've already. Clearly, it was a portrait because there were skin tones in there. Hopefully, I've finished it and I just hadn't got around to redoing it. I suspect like these colours, they weren't in the box in that pencil case to keep them separate for a special project. But clearly, what I was using these, and then I pulled in the Copics to top it off. Maybe I was doing. Actually, I know what it might have been. It could have been like I've got a few colour by numbers. These are all looking good. A few colour by numbers. So maybe I did something like that. Because that tends to be where because otherwise I just pull from the same set. I don't pull from different sets unless I'm looking for specific colours. What's this like? Yes, that's all right. So that goes here. Where's that? I don't know why I put that other. Put them here. Put them here. Oh, look. Whoops. Look, I found the paint marker. So whatever it was, I was doing something gold. Let's see if that works. And that does still work. So I'm going to put that back. Oops. Oh, good. Drop that in the wet paint. Let's do that. So they're back in the box. I can put them over there with the Copics out of the way. Right, this can go here. Yep, that's fine. Gonna go out for my walk this afternoon. The sun is trying to come out. It's trying so hard. I can't make up my mind. Like, it started off really gloomy today. We've had so much nice weather recently, but not today. And I thought, do I want to go out for my walk? Because you know I'm doing one of them walking challenges. But then now it's picking up, and it's still really heavy cloud out there. But the sun is trying to come out. Oh, that one is completely. That's a bit furry. Let's see. That might be a sign that it's dead. It's so dead. Right, let's try that one. Well, at least we threw away one pen. And this is the last Sharpie. Is that all right? That is all right. I do like these like fine liner type Sharpies. Good for mandalas. Right, so these, I'm going to put these all to one side here, and I'm going to put these pastel sets, and we're going to put them in with that big box of alcohol markers that I had. So they've got a home to go to. Let's make sure that doesn't roll off the table. They've got a home to go to. The Crayola Super Tip has a home to go to. I can't remember what I did with that, because I had things. I know I had that small plastic box that these will fit in because they're short, but I don't know what I did with these things, of which there are only 3. I don't know what happened. It was definitely a set of 6. Right. Anyway, enough of that. So on to this one. So this is just a jar. Now this one, it's an old pasta jar, because I like it because I can turn it this way, because it's got one of these flat bottoms. So you can turn it this way, or you can turn it upright, whichever way you want. Now these, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at that. Well, apparently I've got a scrunchie in there. Yeah, safe to say that elastic is gone. That can go. Let me put that up there. So this is a right mixture. So I've got, so obviously, let's pull out the gel pens, because like I say, I'm not going to be testing those. There's a marker. Right, just don't get distracted. I'm getting distracted. Right, there's a gel pen. There's a gel pen. There's a gel pen. There's a gel pen. This does feel like a project. Look, I've got pencils in here. I've got like the Black Widows. I've got a regular pen. Put that to one side. Yeah, if I've been using that one. No, that one is still in its wrapper. And I've got, what I've got here. Okay, look, I'm getting distracted. Oh, I found a pos. Right, let me put these, I'm going to put them, I'll put the gel pens back in that thing, because I'll get them out of the way. So what have we got? We've got, we've got a Crayola Super Tip that I've put the pen on, the lid on upside down. Have I? What, that was, why is that being weird? No, it's not. I don't know why, that looked different to me. So let's find the Crayola Super Tips, because if we test all them, then we can get, right, there's another regular pen that can go out the way. We'll test the, right, so we've got a couple of Sharpies. Right, don't get distracted. I've got, oh, look, I thought all the Super Tips that was missing from my set was gone because they was dead. Apparently no, they're all in here. There's another regular pen and a hair, because I shed like a cat. There's my missing Faber-Castell, my Pip Artist pen. Let me see if that works. I assume kind of, right. For the record, this was cobalt blue. If I'm ever looking for a project where I was using the blue and I have no idea what it was, now I know. I've got it on video. So let me just, right, we'll just move these to one side. Let's do this first. Let's do these Super Tips. Oops, I'm getting all over my hand. That works. That works. How long have we going? We're on target. It's been about 40 minutes, give or take. And I've only got one jar left after this. So we will be done by the hour. Fear not. 1 hour. And this will be the last of my pens that you have to suffer anyway. Is that all right? Yes, that's fine. I don't think I got as far as saying that, because I was talking about how I was going to do the gel pens, like in my, off camera, because nobody needs to suffer like Woody Woodpecker for an hour. But I've been the way I've been doing it is I've got like some of those mandala books that I've got one with black background and it's just like a fine line. So like the only white on the page is like a fine line. So they're inverted. So I've been using gel pens for that. And then as I've been using it, it's either worked or it's not worked. That's when I throw them away. So I'm going to be doing, ooh, that's a bit skank. I think this might be dead. Yes, that is dead. So that's how I'm doing it. That's a long process. On the bright side, I don't know if you're interested. I know I've said about the finishing a book and whether you'd want to see it, but I might actually end up doing some form of finished pages. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to submit myself to doing it like monthly. This feels, is it juicy? It does not feel juicy. That can go to be donated. Oh, is that juicy? That is also not juicy. In fact, that is running out fast, so that's dead. That will not be donated. But yeah, I've not been. That's also dying. Black, shame. These are really, really old. My home cubes. Yeah, that was from the set. Yeah, those are so old. They were so good. I love them markers, but they are dead. Right, let's try this Posca. But yeah, I've not been doing like much real colouring. It's mainly been doing like these mandalas and wow, look at that. That's shame on me. You see that white tip? This is a black Posca. I've not even primed it. It's unused. It's new. I'm not going to prime it either because I know that works because I can hear it. I can hear the paint moving. There's no reason to think it hasn't. Right, now this one, I got this for free. This is a paint pen. Derwent were doing a little sort of trial thing, which is where I got like I think that's where I got the paintbrush thing from as well, the water brush. So that's unopened. So we're gonna be optimistic and. Right, what's this? I don't know where I got that from. I don't even remember getting it. It's a nice pen. It's a permanent pen. So I do use these for things like putting key lines back and things like that. Copic. I got this in a set. I think because I bought a set of 6 Copics or something. But let me try this because I remember this one was really fine, and I tried to. I did a picture on it, doing a key line after I'd used a white Posca, and I got paint on the tip. I remember it kind of clogged it up, but I think I fixed it, judging by it. It took a while to come back, so that one's okay. What have we got? What's this? A uni ball pen. That. Well, let's give it a minute. Give it a chance to juice up, see if it's coming back. It does feel like it's coming back, slowly but surely. Yeah, but not very well. I think I'm gonna put that in the donate pile. What have we got here? Tombow brush with a bit of smudge on it, so which probably usually is a sign that it may be dead. Yeah. Tombow black. Let me see the other end. Yep, dried out. Dead. Oh, which is bad news because like oh no, this I thought this was a. This is one of those blender pens, but this is obviously it's see-through, but that is, yeah, that's dried out. I wonder if there's a way you can pull these ends off and refill it, but I think not. It's a bit skank, isn't it? Look at this. Look at the state of that tip. Throw it away. I need to not. I can buy it. This is the thing. This is another reason why it's nice to. Did I do this one before? Is that's the... Oh no, I had 2 of those. One was a 0.5 and one was a 0.2. So this is... But this one appears to be dead. Well, so we'll give it a minute. See if it comes back. I mean, to be fair, it is kind of... But it's not... Yeah, that's... I think that one's... That's not got the juice. I've got an orange one. Most of these fine liner pens I pick up in other sets when I'm buying a set of markers or gel pens. Sometimes they include one of these fine liners, and I like these because they're pigment, so they don't you know, they don't really smudge. That one's okay. And these ones are all pencils. So what have we got? Washed green. That's a watercolour pencil. Arteza, black. Oh, this is a watercolour pencil as well. Espresso. And then we've got the Poison, Aztec Gold. Another water brush pen, Sienna Brown. Oh, this definitely feels like a project. I never have. Dark chocolate. What would it be? Green tea. Apple. And rattlesnake. So something green and brown. I did have a picture in a Kirby Rosanis book of like some owls sitting on a tree stump. Might be that. Might be that. So the only other thing as well, I was doing like a nameplate page, which I seem to remember I was using watercolours on. So that, right, I've put them all here. Oops. Put them all here so I can see the names, if I could get the pencils to turn around. And this is what I'm going to look at in the future when I go, oh, it's for that. There, I can see all the names, and I can pull out these pencils again, because for now I'm going to be putting them back in the right place. Put them back in my pencil, in my these go in my case, my pencil case, and these I've still got all my watercolour pencils in the tin it came in. So those can go there, and those can also go there. Right, last jar then. This one, another one of these plastic jars. I think these are mostly spares. So let's put that up there. Now I can already see some, right, gel pens. The gel pen I am going to try is this metallic one, because I have a lot of trouble with the Uniball. See, and that's why we're not doing it on doing all of them. See, they just dry up on me. I know people, not everybody, but a lot of people like swear by Uniball Signo, and I don't know, maybe I just need to use them. I mean, obviously this has been sitting here for ages, but they dried up before. This was not new, that's why I was trying it out. And right, I'll give it a go. I'll put it on one side, but I'll try it over the hot water in the kettle or something. But even back in the day, I had trouble with these all drying up. This one at least is getting moving. But yeah, maybe I just don't use them often enough. Maybe I need to use them. The people who love them use them like every day. Now that one's all right. It's that's the glitter one. So I'll put that in that pot. That works. This is a white one, but I remember I got these. It was a set of 3, and I bought from Amazon. And I was looking for a white glitter gel pen. Oh, sorry, I had a tickle. A white glitter gel pen. And needless to say, when they came, they were just white gel pens. Not very good ones at that. But, you know, that's okay. Oh, right. So clearly I had a full set of these glitter ones. That works. I don't usually do gel pens, but as they're the Uniball. Right. That one works. So the glitter ones are fine. It's the metallics. It's just a shame, because I remember there was one metallic. It's not here. It was like the bronze metallic, and it was lovely. And I did use that all the time, and it was still dry up on me. Get stuck in the ball. Now that one is a metallic and works. It's the only metallic I've had that works. Do we have any more? We've got another one of them pink paint pens. Right, that works. So green metallic works. So there's something to do with certain formulas in the Signo pens. Right, is that right? Last one. Is that the last one? I think that's the last one. That does not work too well, but we'll give it a go. I don't recommend doing it because that if you had an accident, I would get blamed. But what I do is I boil a kettle, and then just as it's coming to the boil, just hold very carefully. I hold it at the tip here, and I just put it so the steam is coming up here, and I will just put the tip in here. And what it does is, like, obviously the steam, the heat will make the metal expand, which helps with this little ball, and then it lets in the steam, the water, like gives it a bit more, like a bit moisture, and sometimes that will loosen up a blocked gel pen. But like I say, I do not recommend that because that is you're dealing with steam. Right, so that works. That's a nice, good. That's a Tombow. I use that for background sometimes when I don't want to use. Well, I'm single-sided, no, double-sided pages, and I can't use alcohol markers. And this is another blender by the looks of it. So that's just this. Let me see if. But it feels dry. Oh, I don't know. No, that has got something in it. I think the only way to try that one, I'm going to put that in its special place. I need. Oh, actually, no. I'll tell you how I can do it. We've got some watercolour pencils here. Let's see if it does anything. It does. Okay, I made the tip dirty, but I better check that other one. Where was that other one? But I'm pretty sure that was dead. But it's hard to tell because obviously it's a clear liquid. Oh, look, I was wrong. That does have some life in it. All right, those are the blenders. Yeah. Okay, so that is, what have we got left? We've just got some Sharpies left to go with all the other Sharpies, and all these Sharpies are unused, I think. I'm pretty sure that jar, because that's why it had like the Tombows in it and stuff, that all works. This was like, I had my doubles, my spares. Let's put that pencil back over there. So these should all hopefully work. Might have to get them flowing because they was pointing this way up, so that, like, gravity has pulled the ink to the bottom. But I'm fairly, and the only reason I have spares of Sharpies is because, you know, you buy, like, sometimes you buy sets, and in the sets you get duplicates. And obviously also, like, some colours I use more than others, and they will run out. So this black, unfortunately, oh no, there it goes. I was about to say, oh, that's a shame because this is an unused black, and I always use black, and it was run out. But it's not. It just needed a moment. I can relate. I just need a moment. Give me a moment. I need to pull myself together. Right, but this is going well. We're nearly done. Oh, that's a nice purple. It's like Cadbury's purple. And if you don't know what Cadbury's is, it's chocolate. Well, it's not chocolate. The manufacturer makes lots of chocolate. Okay, going well. So, like I say, that's a black one. Ooh, that works as well. My next video then, because this obviously is the last of my pens that I know of. Do you know what? There's another, I know there's another corner somewhere with a box in full of stuff, but it's behind other stuff. So in order to get to that box, I need to sort out what's in front of it. So when that will happen, I do not know. But it probably wouldn't be very exciting because I have a feeling it was just stuff. I know I've got some acrylic paints and stuff like that. I think it's mostly that. And I think I've got some spare gel pens in there, but I don't think there's much in the way of what I would actually want to test to see if I could toss. So yeah, the next video I do we'll start on the books. Right, now let me just, so these, to summarise, let's get rid of this skanky old bit of paper. So this is, I might have to find a bigger, because there was space in that ice cream box for more pens, but I get the feeling that it was only sort of like this many pens. So I might have to find a bigger box for those. But these are all my alcohol markers that have passed the test. That is in addition to my Copics. So we'll just move these back here this way, because I don't want them to fall off the table. And then what we did here, so these have all got, I've got a home for these. So this is my Pit Artist pen. That was only last video. I was like, I'm missing one. Now I found it. And some super tips, so they can both go in their homes that I found for them previously. The pencils can obviously go back with their sets, so they've got new homes. I need to sort out this brush. I will put this brush with my with those gel pens, because it's going to go in the hot water. This one I don't think I've ever used. No, that is a brand new brush pen, so I need to find, that needs to go with like my paint pens. And then last but not least, well, I say that, last but not least, obviously I've got all these. So these are in a nice basket, so they look nicer for a start. And then these, I just need to find some homes for these. I've got a home for Poscas somewhere, or did I keep them in the packet? I might have kept them in the packet. I feel sure that I've got a home for like these highlighter pens, and wherever I put these somewhere as well, the other Giottos. So it's probably just these long pens, because they are really, I mean, this is a normal size. Well, this is a super tip. You see how long it is, and super tips are quite long. So these ones, this is what's going to be the annoyance, I think, because they won't fit in all the other things that that I usually fit things in, if that makes sense. So yeah, all in all though, a good session. Let's just move these pencils out of the way, and you can see what I've thrown away. So these are the ones I'm going to be, do you know what? I'm going to, what was it? This one, wasn't it? I think I'm just going to throw this, because it was not juicy, and I feel bad throwing away. This one I feel like once the ink gets going, these I'm going to get rid of. So these I'm going to recycle or give away. And this is the only trash, apart from all the packaging. I did get rid of a lot of packaging, so that's good. But these ones are the only things I'm actually going to be, well, now I can recycle them. I can take them to Ryman's, which is good to know. But yeah, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and show me you're still here. Show me an emoji with, what should we have? What have we been talking about today? Apart from crazy stuff. Give me a rainbow. All the colours, because we're doing the last of our pens now. And it's been very colourful. So give me a rainbow or something, just anything colourful in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Remember, colouring books next. Bye for now.